position.
Oh,
I'm ready.
Hello, Ida. Well, it is Opal Tester from the southeast, and my good friend.
Ida P from the northwest, but we ain't there anymore.
No.
We went on a hunt for Jamie Fraser. We ended up in Scotland.
Yes, indeed.
And we're at a nursing home now.
Oh, yeah. But we're
at the Wentworth Nursing Home in Scotland.
Yes, it's just beautiful. We just love it here, don't we, Ida?
Yeah, we got thrown in there for our bad behavior, and we are doing our podcast from here because we can't get out.
Oh no! But we're able to do our podcast, and where did we leave off, Ida? Do you remember where we left off?
Oh yeah, I do. We were in the midst of a puddle of pee that Jamie and Claire were sitting in.
Yes, indeed.
Jamie had pissed his pants.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Or his knickers, or whatever they call them over
there. His breeks. They call them breeks, I think.
Oh, yes.
Breeks. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe knickers are for children.
Yeah, because they're breeks, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Yeah, and his little dainty shoes with the pewter buckles.
No, he's not wearing those anymore. No, he's got a better fashion statement going on now. That was season 2, Ida. Don't you remember season 2?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, maybe they let him have his boots back. Maybe they'll let him have his boots back.
Oh, yeah, they did, because they realized that season 2 buckle thing, Ichabod Crane, just wasn't working out. Okay. So now we got Jamie. He's sitting in a puddle of pee, and Claire just brought out these beautiful Polaroid pictures that she brought from home, and she thought this was a good time to just bring them on out. Well, Jamie, he's sort of shocked by this. He's never seen anything like this, and all the pictures fall in the puddle of pee, and they get wet except for one. And it's a beautiful picture. It's Brianna with this beautiful dog, Ida. It's just a beautiful dog. And Jamie, he's looking at that picture, and he's never seen anything like it. And Claire says, well, what do you think? He said, She said, yeah, what do you think of Brianna? He said, that is a beautiful dog and a beautiful name. It just suits that dog. She said, no, I'm talking about your daughter. Well, what do you think Jamie's going to say now?
Oh, no. Well, I'm assuming, that they have written, she still has the brown eyes that they made her have last year, even though her parents are both blue-eyed. So,
bingo.
I think he's gonna suspect that it was King Louie's kid.
Bingo, Anna. Bingo, you are right again. He says, Claire, she's not mine. She's got brown eyes. And Claire, she looks and she says, I didn't think he was gonna notice that. Damn. It's a shame that all the others got wet and the colored one was dry. You wouldn't have known what color the eyes were, but now, it's out. Brown eyes. That's a red flag, Ida, right there. Well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway, Claire says, she's yours. But old Jamie, Jamie was smart. Now, not in the show. In season 2, he was dumb. But in the book, he was smart. So he says to Claire, no, she's not mine. He said, first of all, I haven't betted you since you lost our child. And the last time you and I were one was that blue light special. And that was forced on me. You remember that blue light special?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he had the bite marks and the haunches, and then he went to run away and hide in a room, and she followed him and jumped on top and forced him to forced a boobie in his mouth.
Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Oh, that was a forced. That was a forced.
Jumped up and down on him, and he's like, "No, Lord. Claire, please,
yeah, that look of horror. That look of horror just came over his face. Horror. That's it. And so anyway, now, so Jamie's not buying it. He knows that's not his child. Okay. So anyway, Jamie gets up. He says, I got to go change my pants because pants are all wet and everything. So he runs up to change his pants. And you know what old Claire's looking around? She's trying to see if there's any kind of female influence in this print shop. Oh, yeah.
Well, just in the book, she was looking around, wanting to see if he had any ties, if there was female influence in his little apartment. And
yes, indeed.
And there wasn't any.
No, nothing. Nothing at all. No.
So she's hopeful.
Yeah. Yep. She's hopeful. At this point, she hasn't given up yet. Not old Claire.
Oh,
no. No, old Jamie comes running back down the steps, and old Claire says, let me take this opportunity to kind of try to get this dress off of me. Well, she starts pulling on that zipper. She's trying to get that dress down for all it's worth, because she thinks, if I can get this dress down and I can get it on some way with Jamie, maybe he can remember how much in love we used to be. And you remember they were really in love in the book. You remember
yes,
that?
They were. They were crying and they were carrying on, and he unpinned her hair.
Oh, yeah.
And they were, snot was flowing out of their nose, and they blew into a napkin and shared it.
Oh, that was such a beautiful scene. He said, I want very much to kiss you. Remember that? He wanted to kiss her.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God. And when in the book now, he saw those pictures of Brianna, and he knew that was his daughter because, you know, in the book, Dragonfly and Amber, I mean, they were at each other right and left. I mean, they couldn't keep their hands off each other. It was hot sex all the way. But, of course, in that show, we got none. I mean, nada. And, of course...
The finale was horrifying, and there's no reason that he'd remember her.
Oh, no. He was trying to get her just through those stones as fast as he could. I mean, in that finale, if you remember, when he was just... It was like an auctioneer auctioning off something when he said, I will find you. No matter how long it takes, if I have to go to purgatory, all this stuff. I mean, it was like an auctioneer rattling it off. There was no emotion in that man's face. No emotion in his words.
Through the stones. I think he had an inkling that it was the king's baby on the way. Let's get her ass through the stones.
Yeah, before she shows.
Before anybody figures it out.
Yeah, and she just was pushing. He was just pushing her back as fast as he could, and she kept saying, I love you. I love you. Well, he couldn't even tell her he loved her. Right before he pushed her backside right through those stones, he said, and you. I mean, come on. What did the writers do with that beautiful love scene in that book?
Well, I think it's going to happen again here. I think it's going to happen again at the print shop.
Oh.
I think he's going to be eyeballing her thinking, how in the hell can I get her ass back up to those stones and through it again?
Yeah, because that's the way the show wants this to go. That's exactly the way they want it to go. You know, it just upsets me so. I can't tell you. Oh, Lord. You know, all those beautiful scenes in the book, Dragonfly and Amber at the end, at that finale in the book. And for that show, just to have that man just pushing that poor girl, saying, I love you, and couldn't even get the word out, love. Couldn't even get the word out, love. And you. Now, isn't that romantic?
No, and I think they're gonna take away Jamie's lines again, and Claire's gonna say him.
But absolutely.
Take me for the woman that I am.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be Claire's line. Yeah, can you take me for the woman that I am? Can you risk the woman that I am for the sake of the woman that you knew? Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. That show's gonna have her take Jamie's line. I tell you, I know it. I just know it. And yeah.
I think he's gonna say no. No. I won't want to take you for the woman that you are.
No, he says hell no. Hell no. He said, I'm not going to take you for the woman that you are, for the sake of the woman that you were, because I don't even want to remember that woman that you were, and I certainly don't want to know the woman that you are. Now, come on. Let's just get on back to those stones. And he grabs her.
You can't fool me. You can't convince me that that's my kid, so let's go.
No, let's go. Let's hurry it up. I don't want my wife to see me out here with you. So, well, anyway.
Oh, and by the way, he's probably going to say, and by the way, I married Leary. Leary's my wife now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now, Claire doesn't know that yet. Now, that's going to be the surprise for Claire, because she doesn't know that yet. She has not seen any female influence, and right now, Jamie's dragging her backside out of that print shop door, and he's looking for a horse, he's looking for a wagon, he's looking for the quickest way to get her back up there through the stones, because after all, he is a man of honor. You know, he's not just not going to throw her out in the street. Well, guess what happens here? Well, guess who sees this and thinks that he is going to run away with Claire? Well,
Leary McKenzie Fraser.
Oh, bingo, Ida. Bingo, bingo, bingo. There she is, and guess what she's going to do?
I think she's going to have a little gun party.
Oh, indeed she is. She's going to pull out a gun, and she's going to shoot him. She's going to shoot Jamie in the arm that goes right through the side, and Jamie's going to drop to the ground right there in the street. And there's going to be Claire on one side, and there's going to be Leary on the other. And they're going to be just looking at each other. And you know what? This is a cliffhanger. This is going to be the cliffhanger, Ida. I tell you, I'm going to have a drink on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Sláinte.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We got to have a drink on this one.
Sláinte.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the cliffhanger. Oh, my Lord. Everybody's going to be all excited about this one. You know, because the problem is here. It's Claire's story all the time. Claire takes Jamie's lines all the time. Claire. And I really do think this is the way the print shop scene is going to go. Because
yes, I do too. I don't think there's going to be any sex. I don't think there's going to be a romp. I think they're going to cut.
Yep.
Anything that's boring is going to be highlighted.
Absolutely.
Anything that's good is going to disappear.
Absolutely, because we're not going to see a love story. I mean, they didn't do it in season 2, and I really don't think we're going to see it here. We're just not going to see it. It's not going to be done, and it's such a shame. Such a shame. But anyway, we're going to leave it off right here at this cliffhanger with Leary on one side of Jamie's body and Claire on the other. And I guess Ida will have to have everybody tune in to see what's going to happen now. So, this is Opal Tester from the Southeast. And, you know, from the Wentworth Nursing Home right here in good old Scotland. And my good friend,
Ida Pete from the Northwest, but now I'm from the Wentworth Nursing Home.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as we can dig our way out, we might get back to America. Maybe not. There's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, there's a cliffhanger, too. One cliffhanger over another. Okay, so see you next time. Don't forget to tune in. We're going to have more predictions for Season 3 Voyager.